Good day, everyone. It's Sunday, October 19th, and these are the New York Times Games and Custom Connections. I want to thank you all for your engagement and opinions about my intro yesterday about the different modes to play Wordle. A lot of them were interesting reads, and I really enjoyed it. So let's get into Wordle. Our starting word today is Sexer, courtesy of Feel Good Kenny on the Wheel of Words. Let's do it. All right. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. And Sexer gets us an E out of position. All right, well, the bot starting word of place is available. I prefer to use some of the more common letters like T and N. So let's see how I can get those in here. Agent. No L there though. ELTN. I could do Nelt with a K, but in fact, let's do it. I'm feeling good. Sexer and Nelt. Can it be a 2 today? No, okay. Just the E locked in, L out of position. All right, could still be a double E. Have to be aware of that. It's not bleak anymore, which is good. Could be plead. That's probably my next best move here. Plead. Let's do it. Plead in 4 or 3, sorry. Ooh. Okay, I think it's ideal. Well, we get an ideal score, par for the course with ideal today. Indeed we will. All right, well, I will take that after yesterday's 6 for sure. Yeah, let's check the bot. 92 skill, 46 luck. I just score 4, the average is 3.6, okay. Sexer brought it down to 399. Nelt brought it down to 9, okay. It would have picked Alien, huh? That makes sense. I did Plead, it would have done Bleed. In any case, Bleed brought it down to 1. And Ideal was obviously the answer. So the bot also did 4, Place, Regal, Steal, and Ideal. Okay. Ideal was done by 0.8 amount of people. Okay, well, not sure how I feel about that, but that's okay. Probably a lot of Ado starters got it in 2 with Ideal, yeah. Because I do get you 4 of the 5 letters. Plead would also be there, yeah, that makes sense. Almost half the people got it in 3 at least. Any fails? Nah, not really. Nothing of statistical importance anyways. Alright, well, tomorrow is Morose Monday, so let's go to the members wheel. Just a reminder, if you want to become a member, it's the join button underneath the screen here. So a couple perks there. As I always say, if there's a perk there that you don't see, that would turn the tide of you wanting to become a member and supporting the channel, just let me know in the comments or send me an email and we'll look into it, okay? All right, so let's give it 4 shuffles here. And for Morose Monday, we will have the second last Morose Monday before Halloween. There it is, finally, Cisco, XVIII, or 18, I guess, would be the Roman numerals for that. So yeah, join me starting with the 18 or XVIII for Morose Monday. This might be our hardest puzzle yet. Alright, so we won't remove it, but Cisco, if you want to replace it, just let me know under the pinned comment. And let's move on to connections. Alright, I took a little break there to get some water. I was feeling a little bit like a pony there, you know, a little hoarse. So here we go with connections. Puzzle 861. Alright, so we have crunchy, fall, leaves, cover, bug, marsh, wig, spill, skort, jacket, tumble, flip, spine, dover, freak, and wipeout. Okay. Well, skort and jacket are clothing items. Wig, I guess, could be part of a costume. A wig, a skort, and a jacket. Maybe a Britney Spears costume or something. I don't see a fourth though, so maybe not. Marsh. Huh. Wipeout. You wipe out, you tumble, you take a spill, you take a fall. Maybe. Skort. Skort. You know what? If you take off the T, it's score, which is a chocolate bar. Crunchy, if you take off the Y, it becomes crunch. Dover, if you take off the R, it becomes dove. And marsh, if you take off the H, it becomes Mars. Okay, these are chocolate bars plus a letter at the end. Yeah, okay. All right, so what did I have? Wipeout, tumble, spill, and fall. Spine, a jacket, leaves, and a cover. Okay, that's parts of a book. And then bug, wig, flip, and freak. Oh, okay. Freak out, flip out, wig out, and bug out. Okay, that's like to, I don't know, go a little wild. Overreact, I guess. Overreact plus out. I think this is a very strong blue. Yeah, lose it without. Okay. Overreact. All right, well, I think the parts of a book are going to be yellow. And then tumble, fall, wipe out, and spill, those are synonyms for, hit the floor. Slip, maybe. All right, parts of a book. Yeah, and then, hit the floor, slip. Topple, okay. All right, well, yeah, that's a bingo, bango, bongo. I don't think this was too hard today, but that's my opinion, not anybody else's, I guess. So, and to respond to somebody's question the other day, why do I look at the other screen? I want to make sure I'm in frame. That's why I'm looking over at the other screen here, okay? I'm not looking at the answers on the other screen. I'm not talking to somebody else. I'm simply just making sure I'm in frame here so that you don't have this happening, right? Nobody wants to see half my face or this way either. You don't want to see my ear, right? Hey, all right? So that's why I do that. Yeah, I play this game above board, all the games actually, and yeah, I just want to make sure you can see me for, optics, right? Okay, let's check with the bot. All right, 58% solve rate. Okay, 3 out of 5 difficulty, decent. 1 in 242. Actually, there's a lot of games in, so I think the reverse is not unique at all. 2% found purple first. Okay. What are the big red herrings? Flip in with topple. Yeah, okay. Makes sense, I guess. Apparel, a cover, a wig, a skort, and a jacket. I did mention that as maybe like a Britney Spears costume. And yeah, nothing else is over 10%, so not worth mentioning in my opinion. Sure, good. All right. Let's move on to custom connections. Birth Countries of Artists by AJL. And I think AJL might be from Namibia, but I'm not sure. They didn't really say. So, all right, so we have and forgive me for my pronunciations here, Agnetha Falskog, Anita Avicii, Burnaboy, Caetano Veloso, Alice Regina, Fela Eniculapo Kuti, Gilberto Gil, IU, Jonghyun, Lee Sun Hee, Psy, Robin, Tiwa Savage, WizKid, and Zara Larson. Alright, well, this is very similar to, organizing different soccer players by names. If they have their real name, probably I can figure out what country they're from, unless they're, an immigrant and kept their original name, I suppose. But Falskog sounds very Swedish. So does Zara Larson. I know Robin is Swedish, and Avicii was Swedish. Avicii's passed away now, but I'm not going to look for any order here, but I think I will try and maybe see if there's another Swedish person. But this can't be overpopulated because it is what it is, right? That's where they were born. So I'm very confident these are all very Swedish names and very Swedish people. So let's put it in Sweden. There we go. Purple. Okay. Psy, Lee Sun Hee, and Jonghyun. These are all South Korean. What's the last one though? That is a great question. Caetano Veloso and Gilberto Gil sound very Brazilian. And then there's one I just can't pin down. Fela Eniculapo Kuti. That could be anything. It kind of looks, I don't know, there's a lot of different accents there. It kind of looks like it could be Finnish or something, but I can't see. I guess there could be a guy named Burnaboy from Brazil. Anita, that could be anywhere. Tiwa Savage. I think I should probably try for Brazil here. Burnaboy, I don't know. At least Regina. That is probably Brazil as well. Yeah. Anita. Could Anita be Brazilian? Let's try it. Brazil? Brazil. Wow. Okay. All right. Wow. Now we're down to green and blue. I know for sure these three are South Korea. Burnaboy, I don't know. This doesn't look Korean in the slightest. I think it's either going to be IU or WizKid. Let's try this. South Korea. Okay. Burnaboy, Fela, Tiwa Savage, and WizKid. Well, we have one European country, one South American, one Asian. What are we missing? North America? I'd say absolutely not. Australia? No. New Zealand? It's probably somewhere in Africa, to be honest. Despite all these accents on this. Could be the Caribbean too. Yeah, is that likely? Maybe Jamaica? Let's try it. Jamaica. Guess it really doesn't matter, does it? Nigeria. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, thank you for that, AJL. An absolutely amazing puzzle. There's a couple more to come from you, which will be very nice to do. I'm sure my viewers enjoy doing this puzzle. And yeah, welcome to the slate. All right. Okay, let's move on to our preview of tomorrow. And we have Jemimah with a little bit of everything. So Jemimah sent me some more puzzles today because this was the last one on the list I had. So Jemimah's all queued up again for next time, but I will solve this tomorrow. You can solve it today, and yeah, should be a lot of fun. All right, let's move on to strands. October 19th, here we go. So we have the theme today, for the picking. Oh, for the picking. Like apples, maybe? Apple picking. Yeah, you have to think this is aimed towards people in New York. It is the New York Times, of course. So it wouldn't be oranges, although we are the Grove. Yeah, apples I think is about this time of year. So apple, is apple here somewhere? Apple, just apples? Okay. I see jelly here. Jelly. Cider, jelly, all different ways apples can be presented maybe. Applesauce, apple butter. This is up my alley. Okay, apple fritter for sure. Apple strudel. Yep. Okay. What's this? Pot. Something? Compote? I haven't heard of this, but it seems like it might be a word. I'll have to look up what it... I don't know. Is this right? It is right. Okay. I was not so sure about that. What is that? So let me look it up here. So like fried apples? Yeah, it looks like it. Fresh apples with ground cinnamon. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's move on to pips. All right, Heidi Irwin doing easy. Here we go. All right, so this is equal, so either 2 1s or 2 3s. These are all equal too. Something less than 3. 1s, I guess? Is that a 1? So those are 1s then, I guess. 1s. That's bigger than 3. Okay, there we go. 25 seconds. Decent. I think that one you kind of had to start on this side to figure out what had to go in here. Yeah, the only thing less than 3, of course, is a 1 in this puzzle. So, okay. Yeah, I think I had the right strategy there. All right, let's do medium by Heidi Irwin as well. All right, big, tall one here. So these are equal. This is equal. This is 6. Less than 2, greater than 2. All right, so we have some 6s here. Probably keep those away from the top. Yeah, another 6 here maybe. Let's go up 2. Okay, so we need another 6, which we don't have. Okay, let's scrap that idea. 8, 5 and 3. Make this the 1s, make this the 3. Greater than 2, so 3. I'm not going to have enough to get a big enough score up here. Okay. Do I need the 5 up here? Maybe. This is less than 2, so this has to be 0, 1 in some capacity. 1, 3 is that. I need a 2 here. And this is less than, oh, that has to be bigger than 2. I don't think anything goes sideways. 1, 2 up here. Then a 3. Could this potentially go here? Yes, yes, there we go. Oh, what did I mess up now? Oh, this be 8. Oh, I just had the wrong way. Ah. There we go. 204. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, let's do Hard by Rodolfo. Rodolfo's back, my arch nemesis. Here we go. Let's try and finish under 3 minutes, but I guess we'll see. Oh boy. All right, 18. This is 10 down here. 18. Okay. Well, there aren't any double. Yeah, let's just say 2 5s down here. Okay, 6 6 could be a thing. This is also 18. So all this other 6s go this way. 6 1. Do I have a 2 6? No, that's not going to work then. So I think this goes this way. 6 5, maybe right here. A 2 or a 1. No more 1s left, so maybe 2 2. I do have a 6. But I need the 6s to go here. Okay. 2 4. Do I have a 6 4? I do. 6 3. 3 and something bigger than. Doesn't have to go that direction though. I think I got this. 2 4s. Okay. This has to be a 3. And this can be a 4. That might be the fastest of the lot. Wow, a minute 18. Holy moly. This game is Jekyll and Hyde. Wow, okay. All right, well, thank you for watching. Be sure to check out my amazing word game video if you want to see more. Check out my short for the Mini Crossword if you want to see even more. Like, subscribe, comment, hype it up, all the good stuff. We're trying to grow the channel and do some bigger and greater things. I think we're on the right path. And with your support, who knows how far we can go, right? All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.